Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for clicking play. Welcome back to this series with Estudiantes de La Plata in Argentina. Today we are taking on Independiente in the quarter-final of the Copa Argentina. Getting to the business end of that tournament now. League Table A, you can see we are now up to 7th, but we've still got a lot of games in hand on a lot of teams around us. Our ridiculous season continues. There's one transfer I need to bring up to speed on that I didn't do in the last episode. But before we get to that, let's have a look at the schedule. And since that game against Santos, things have been going quite well. So we had a double header against Colón in the Superliga and in the Copa Argentina. And we won both 3-0 and 2-0. We then followed that up with a 3-0 win over Talleres before a 0-0 draw in Brazil against Santos in the second leg, which we restored some pride, but we never really threatened to get it back, to be honest. We then went away to our city rivals, Gimnasia y Esgrima La Plata, and we beat them 4-0, absolutely destroyed them, brilliant result. A 1-0 win then at Godoy Cruz with Alexis McAllister getting a goal, who I believe in real life is joining Brighton, so that could be interesting. But then a disappointing defeat as we lost to Racing Club away from home. So yeah, that was a very, very disappointing one, which has seen us lose a little bit of ground on the teams above us. And as it goes, we are back in Racing's ground for this Copa Argentina Quarter Final against Independiente. Let's have a quick look at our record against them. And as you can see, it's pretty good. We drew the first 3 matches 1 each, but since then we've won 3 in a row, 5-0, 3-2 and 1-0. All Superliga games. This is the first time in this series that we're meeting them in a cup competition, so it should be pretty interesting, I think. Let's have a look at the transfer then that I need to tell you about, and it's this guy. It's Thomas Fernandes. He went to Benfica. Now, I didn't want to sell him. Obviously, I didn't want to sell him. Look at him. He's brilliant. He was superb for us. But we got him, if we have a look, we got him on a free from Boca. And we had him for what, a season? And the start of this season. And we pulled in 18.25 million for him. So it was good money. He obviously wanted to go. It's a huge European club. It's a massive opportunity for him. The one thing I did do was I managed to get a appearance fee of 2.2 million after 1 game. So that was fantastic. So in actual fact, we've ended up pulling over 20 million for him. So in that respect, it's not that bad. I'm quite happy with that. We do have 20.6 million in the transfer kitty, so there is money to spend once the window reopens. But at the minute, I'm not really sure that we need to spend all that much. What I might do is I might identify the areas of the team, central midfield possibly, I'm looking at. And I might just try and find the odd wonder kid here and there to strengthen the ranks. But other than that, the squad's pretty good, to be fair. You can see we've got a couple of other games going on today. Boca against Belgrano, Defensa y Justicia against Patronato. We have got Maximiliano Ramirez in charge, and it's his first game of the season, which will be interesting. So this, I believe, is the formation that I've picked. I think we're going to go with this. I will just have a quick look through and see if there's any changes I need to make, and I'll see you pitch side. As it goes, I didn't make any changes to that lineup, so you can see it there. We've got a few injuries. Facundo Mura's out. Estevao is still out. There are 1 or 2 others as well. So, yeah, it's a decent team. Augusto Batalla has been an absolute legend in goal already for us this season. I mean, you saw that little run that we had before the Racing game where we were just keeping clean sheets. So, absolutely brilliant. Gaston Vigna's in the team today. I think he's played 3 or 4 games for us, got 2 goals. They've both been absolute stunners. So, I'm going to hand over to the assistant here. I'm really excited about... Oh, that went well, didn't it? Yeah, I'm really excited about Gaston Vigna. I think he could be really, really good for us. Golderson is on the bench, but Gaston Vigna, he scored in the last round, so I just want to give him another game here because I really think this kid has got something. Off we go then. Gaston Vigna gets the game underway. If I remember, I might show you those couple of goals that he scored so far. He scored on his debut, Gaston Vigna, and then he scored another one as well. He's got 2 goals so far, but he's one of those that you could see going to Mario Gatti levels of legendary status on this game. He just has been absolutely brilliant. So let's hope he can show that in front of you guys today. Here's Lacunza. Oh, lovely ball. Marcel Ruiz pulls it across. It's headed away, but it's going to drop for Paiva. Oh, I love him in that box-to-box midfield role. That volley was not far away, but there's a ball into our box. We half clear it. Pressure is still on though, and that shot is off target. Wow. That is one of the worst first halves ever. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. You can see from the stats, it's just been an awful game. It's just literally since the last highlight that you saw, the clock has just gone through. And look at all of them. All 3 games are goalless at the minute. It's just been awful. I'm going to just assertively, I'm not going to go aggressive, and I'm going to assertively say I'm not happy. And then I'm going to go in and say I believe in you all. Passionately then go in. I've broken them down. Passionately now build them back up again. And I reckon we'll be a goal up inside 5 minutes here. I reckon. Marcelo Ruiz now bringing it away. I told you we were going to be ahead straight away. Ruiz to Viña, gets the shot away, and it's a brilliant save. And he just shoots from everywhere, Gaston Viña, and they're always on target. He is such a good player, but obviously we have to get the chances to him. And that corner wasn't very good, and it's cleared away. And the highlight ends. But yeah, Gaston Viña, he's a teenager, he's 18 years of age. I really do think he is going to get up to Mario Gatti levels in this save. He looks the business, he really does. And there's a penalty here. Gaston Viña's going to take it. I'm going to let him take it. This is why he's in the team, to get the goals. This will be his 3rd of the season if he gets it. Oh, and it's a phenomenal save from Centurion. What a save. Nothing wrong with the penalty from Viña. It was just an absolutely spectacular save. And I am gutted for the kid, because that was a brilliant, brilliant penalty, in fairness. It was just a stunning, stunning save. And unfortunately now Viña's on a 6. Let's hope that doesn't damage him too bad. Oh, this has been a really, really poor game. We're on the attack here with Pellegrini. We've made all our substitutions. Gaston Viña is still on the pitch though. Here's Dejan Veron to Gaston Paiva. Back to Veron. Gaston Campi now. Paiva. So Lucas Rodriguez has gone off. Gaston Viña's in here. He's in, and he's made amends for the penalty. If it wasn't a missed penalty, it was a brilliant penalty and a brilliant save, but he has scored here, and I think he needed that. I think that would have been really damaging to his confidence. He's got through that challenge and then smashed it in. It's a brilliant finish. Gaston Viña is going to be a star in this save, I know it. And we have the breakthrough. We have made our substitutions. Lacunza's gone off. Zukwi is on at right back. Brandon Smith is on for Alexis McAllister, and as I said, Lucas Rodriguez has gone off and Pellegrini's come on. All we need to do now is hold on to this, and we're into the final 4. I don't think I've ever been past the quarter final in this competition, so this is one that I've really got my eye on winning, because, well, we haven't won a trophy yet in this series, and I desperately want one. And Pellegrini's played a great ball in, and Paiva's in, and Centurion denies him again, and suddenly Gaston Viña looks like he's got his confidence back. But as I say, he always gets his shots on target, and you can't do much more than that. Barbero will take this throw. We've got 3 minutes of normal time left. If they do equalise and it's level after 90, it goes straight to penalties. There will be no extra time, and they could equalise here. Unless we can get it away now. Veron's header has put Smith away. Oh, he tried to play it into the channel and it didn't work. And we could be on the defensive again here. Zukwi heads into Dejan Veron. Good ball out to Ruiz. Viña looking to get in behind. He's got Pellegrini up there with him as well, but he's lost out. A bit scrappy at the minute, this passage of play, but we've got the ball back. Campi plays it forward, headed away, and now they've got some control here of Independiente. Are they going to get in here? They are. It's Fede Varela, but that's a poor shot, and Batalla will throw his hat on that one. 4 minutes of time added on. We have a free kick. Zukwi takes it backwards to Marlon. Now Paiva, forward for Brandon Smith. Pellegrini. Oh, this is nice play, keeping hold of the ball. I mean, you can see we are smashing the possession. 2/3 almost. Facundo Jimenez here. Dejan Veron rides the challenge. Jimenez again. Just play it out like this, boys, for 4 minutes. That would be lovely. But Viña will have different ideas. Plays the ball across. Pellegrini tries. Paiva. Oh, God. blocks everywhere. Veron gets the ball back. And I don't know what that highlight was, but we kept the ball nicely. And we are running down the clock now. We've got 2.5 minutes of stoppage time to go. Come on, boys. Hold on. We just about deserve it. We've had more of the ball. You can see Boca a goal up against Belgrano. It looks as if Defensa y Justicia is going to penalties. What was that from that free kick? We saw him take the free kick and then the highlight ended. What was that? Bizarre. 20 seconds to go. It looks like we're going to keep our record going against Independiente, but more importantly, it looks like we're going to be in the last 4 of this competition. And that's a foul on Brandon Smith, which should run down those final few seconds. Will we even see this free kick? Paiva standing over it. We're half a minute over. Paiva is going to take it, whips it in. It's cleared away. Ruiz picks it up, just plays it in again. It's cleared away. Pellegrini. And it's going to go. No, it goes for the throw. He saved the corner. But there it is. We have got it. We are through. We are in the semi-final. I am delighted with that. Gaston Vigna, thankfully, has restored his confidence. I'm going to say don't become complacent, because it wasn't a great performance, was it? But we've got the win. Gaston Vigna's got his goal, and it was a good goal as well. And I think we'll probably go through and find out who we're going to get before we end this video. So you can see there all the results from the semi-final. So Boca won 1-0 against Belgrano. Defensa y Justicia went through on penalties against Patronato. Rosario Central smashed Godoy Cruz 4-0. I think it's obvious that we're going to get Boca. The draw is tomorrow in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the admin out the way, get to that, and I'll show you as well Gaston Vigna's 2 goals so far before today's. And we'll find out that we're playing Boca in the semis. So just before we go to the draw, then let's have a look at Gaston Vigna's 2 goals. His first one here was away at Colón. It was a really good finish as well. You can see Orozco brings the ball forward, plays it into Vigna, gives it off to Brandon Smith. Vigna carries on making the run. Zukui back to Smith, into Vigna, and look at that for a hit. Absolutely leathers it. A brilliant strike from the young lad. And then his other one was in this derby win against Gimnasia. Just have to wait for it to generate the report. But again, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this may well have been a direct free kick. Yeah, it was. Direct free kick right into the bottom of the net. I'm celebrating it there. I'm fist bumping. He reminds me so much of Mario Gatti. He really does. Mario Gatti, when he broke into the team, he was scoring penalties, he was scoring free kicks, headers, tap-ins, long-range shots. He was scoring everything. And this kid looks like he's going to do exactly the same. At the minute, he's an enthusiastic striker. I really think that'll be up to Wonder Kid before long, because at the minute, he's going to hold his place in the team, even when Estevao comes back. And that is saying something. I just wanted to show you those goals, because I had always planned to do a little special video on Mario Gatti and show you every goal that he scored for us, but I never got round to it. So I did just want to keep you up to date there with the goals that Gaston has scored. But anyway, let's get down to the business then. We have got the semi-final draw. I mean, if this isn't Estudiantes against Boca, I will be absolutely shocked. I really would. So let's just get it out of the way. It's Rosario Central. Oh, and we've got Rosario. Brilliant. We've got a chance of making the final. I am happy with that. We have managed to avoid Boca. Hopefully Defensa y Justicia can do something for us there. When are we playing it? The 29th of October. Well, that's got to be the next game then. I'm going to do these 4 off camera, and it's got to be that. It's a semi-final. We've just got to do it. It's a semi-final. We are going to do that one on camera now. We have to follow this competition through. I don't know when the final will be, because the World Cup starts. So I don't know when we will squeeze the final in. But hey, I guess we will find out, won't we? Gaston Vigna missed a penalty. Had a penalty saved, but he scored a brilliant winner. He's a star of the future for sure. You've seen his other goals that he's already scored for us. Let me know in the comments. I know a couple of you have said that I need to play him. I need to give him game time, so I'm going to do that. Maybe even to the point where I'll let Estevao or Golderson go, because Vigna's scoring, which means I can't drop him. You don't drop a striker who's scoring, do you? So I think he's going to keep his place for Sunday's game against Olimpo, and if he does well there, he's just going to keep his place. It's just the way it is, isn't it? Smash that like button for me, guys. Hit subscribe as well. Turn on those notifications. Jump in the description for the links to my Twitter and my other series I've got going on in FM19. And be sure to be back very soon for the semi-final against Rosario Central. That should be a good one as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Adios, amigos.